Alright, final site, we're on the play, which is where we want to be. This is a keepable hand. Clearly not a great one, but it's fine. We're probably going to pass. Go for a while. Trying a 3-drop would be really nice, but... I think if I draw another land, I probably will pitch a land to make the 2/2, because if he attacks with Furtive Homunculus, I can make the creature and then it should be good. He could have counter spells. So, pretty good. It worked out very well for us. Wow. Our Pat Guardian just 3 for 1. Alright, so we're in good shape. I'm going to try to play a little bit tighter this game, so I might talk slightly less. I don't record very often, so sometimes when I do, I try to look at alternate lines of play, and then I forget why I just predetermined what my play was. Angelic Purge. Okay. So he's got a lot of answers. But I'm going to be able to keep deploying threats. I have a little bit of gas in hand still. The early 3 for 1 with Pat Guardian. It was more like the 2 for 3 because I pitched a land. Drowning Explorers. Okay. So he's going to have chump blocks for a little bit here. I'm not going to play around Descend Upon the Sinful or anything like that here. I think if he had that in his deck, he would have considered exiling a land, although then he'd be pretty far from it. So it doesn't completely wreck me here. Stormrider Spirit. So now I don't have great attacks. The real question is, am I fine trading Kessig for a 1/2 and a 3/3? I think I am. It's also possible he just doesn't block. Okay, so that's what we figured would happen. I think we do it like this. I'm going to keep the Soul Swallower in hand. This way I can try to get a trade with like the Byway Courier or something like that. Okay. It's a good sign. Okay. So that's in there probably to get Delirium. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this. I'll offer the trade. We'll just crack it now. I don't really see a reason to hold on to it. I mean, I can represent Counterspell, but I'm gonna hold on to the Erd Wall. Again, I'm a little bit nervous. I should start holding on to lands as well. I'm a little bit nervous of the Wrath. I think this is mostly because I had it in my Seal deck last night. Okay. This could be another Stormrider Spirit. Erdwall doesn't change my clock very much. I'm fine with committing the Soul Swallower now, and then end of turn, throwing in the Pack Guardian. Uh-oh. Okay. Wicker Witch. I'll dump my hand now. This makes it almost impossible for him to attack. Okay. So if I go with everything he blocks here, he takes... Takes 6. Then attack with everything the next turn. He has to block the Pack Guardian. I'm gonna go for it. I don't want to start ripping lands and then find myself in trouble. Okay. So he needs to rip a non-land. Yep, there we go. So I think getting aggressive there was probably correct. Yeah, if I had started to run like this, I would have been in trouble. Okay, so game 2. Oh, this is very big. So he has a lot of flyers, so I think Clip Wings is going to be good. I could bring in Broken Concentration. I think I bring in Just the Wind as well. I'll cut Wicker Witch. It doesn't look great here. I think I like this. I like Just the Wind just because it's good for getting rid of his 7-drop. And it's a nice way to get my creatures back from sleep paralysis. So if he's sleep paralysis like a Pack Guardian, late in the game I can draw into Just the Wind, get it back, flash it back in, and get a 2/2. I think there were enough things that made that a pretty appealing play that I'm willing to bring it in. Getting back a Soul Swallower if I have Delirium or whatever. The one thing is I'm less likely to get the Pack Guardian blowouts this game as I was in the previous game. The good thing, though, is that the removal that I saw was Sleep Paralysis and Puncturing Light, which means my Tireless Tracker is probably going to be fantastic in this matchup. He could easily have a Humble the Brute. I guess the only targets I had were Pack Guardians, so maybe he doesn't bring it in. Alright, so we're on the draw. I like this hand quite a bit. I'm fine with traversing turn 1. Just going finding myself an island. It's perfectly fine. Alright, we'll be able to Drown Yard for... I think I want to do it for 4, which is a little bit problematic with this hand. So I want to draw a 3-drop. Most likely here. Oh, Fleeting Memories. Okay. Pack Guardian. So here I am gonna Epiphany. He's gonna turn on Delirium for me pretty early, which is good. I could get milled out though. Stitchwing Scab I can bring back. It's actually really nice. It's actually an argument for doing so. I'll do it later though. He's probably just gonna give me the 1. Okay. When he goes to sack the clue, I think I'm gonna Pack Guardian, pitch a land. Do I want to play around counters? I think I do. This should put him under some amount of pressure. I have 2 removal spells. I can cast most of the cards in my hand. Wow. Turbo Mill. I'm gonna get milled out really fast. Could actually get milled out this coming turn. I think this is probably close to as well as he can run. So we get milled for 6. And the next turn he can just mill me for everything. Probably can't win here. No, I don't think I can win. I could Rabid Bite. I just get milled for... Yeah, that's game. Yeah, mill deck. Did its work. I think I clearly bring in both the root outs now. I'll cut the Just the Wind. And what else? Maybe Traverse? Yeah, I'll run 2 root outs. If that's his primary win condition, it's maybe not his primary win condition, but it's one of. I've now seen 4 targets for the root outs, so I can get Wicker Witch with it as well. Okay. I'll keep this. If I draw a land, it's a very good hand. Need to draw a land, though. If we don't, we're probably in trouble. Well, we're in trouble. This isn't a fun way to go out. Alright. At least we drew a play. Doing this is going to make... Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Wow. Okay, this is not a fun way to go out. Probably going to get countered here. Maybe not. Really want to start ripping lands. Alright. Do I block? I can just play Drown Yard next turn. No, I'm not going to block. You could just expose Evil Me here. Yep. Alright. If I draw Island, I'm in really good shape. He's probably on like a puncturing light or something along those lines. I have answers now. I guess fleeting memories is a little bit worrisome. I'll happily block. This could be a Wrath, I guess. And that's perfectly fine. That's just not accomplishing anything at this point. Really? Alright. Well, this is kind of a cool deck. So we're in pretty good shape now. Sleep paralysis. Do I want to top that? I'm really close to Delirium. Let's bottom it. It's Obsessive Skinner. Put it on itself. Then we can pack Guardian pitching a land. Then we'll have Delirium. Do I not have it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Each opponent's upkeep. Crap. Alright, so we're going to bounce that. Clip wings. Attack with everything. So removal spell, we have a bounce spell. Alright, that's it. Yeah, his deck was kind of cool. I can see, I don't understand the strength of arms, I guess. I guess it's a cheap instant for this. But, yeah, I mean, it's kind of an engine deck. I think my deck was just a little bit too powerful. Thanks for watching. I'm not sure if you've played in any of these, but my main advice would just be that there's not a lot of removal in the format, so you end up racing pretty often. So tempo spells are really nice. Having a decent curve is important, and then yeah, you're not normally going to get a deck as powerful as this one. But yeah, it's also heavily synergistic. I found that I drafted a couple blue-black decks that were just sort of good stuff decks, and they performed pretty poorly, especially against the decks that really were doing what they, their colors wanted them to do. So thanks for watching. See you next time.